On the dividend news, we do have an awesome dividend hike from Waste Management. Waste Management hiked its dividend by 10% from 75 cents to 82 cents per share. We also have the dividend aristocrat Pentair hiked its dividend by 8.7% to 25 cents quarterly. And the last one we do have here, guys, is MasterCard, which hiked its dividend by 15.2%. So I do have two of my companies in my portfolio that just announced dividend hikes for doing absolutely nothing, guys. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here to bring you episode 269 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what I bought, what I sold, what dividends came in. If we played any options, we actually didn't this week. It's been super busy, but in general, you know how much we grew the dividend snowball, because guys, we already know that every single Sunday we come back, we look at the dividend scripts, see how much we're projected to make in passive income, how much our portfolio is making. So right now our portfolio is projected to make about $367.43 in passive income. We don't have to do anything to actually get this money. It's an average, right? So we are converting our active income into passive income. So I'm going to my 9-to-5 job, working right on an active income. If you don't work, you don't get paid. This one I actually don't have to do anything. I could be doing my hobbies, my goals, what I want to do. I could just be sleeping, and about this projection or this average would be hitting the account. Eventually we're going to try to get this big enough to where we could actually retire and live off of it if we wanted to. But guys, in this video as well, I will be going over SCHD. We got a massive dividend this past week, so I'll be showing you guys how much we collected in dividends for over 2,700-ish maybe shares or so. So it'll be definitely exciting. But you guys know here on the annual dividends, we're at $4,088 in annual dividends. We're actually way higher. Been super busy, have not made a couple videos for how much we made in the past couple months, so I need to get that. This week I will be out of town, so we actually won't be able to make any videos for that, but hopefully after that, right at the beginning of the new year. If we do look at the quarterly dividends, again, Q3 should have already wrapped this up, Q4 as well. But options premium, we also didn't really make anything for December, but the rate of return so far is a 5.34% on my money invested. So super happy. It's just a cherry on top, because this is on top of the gains, on top of the dividends, and can't complain with that, because that is money we are just, or I guess we didn't leave it on the table, but you could have left it on the table. And then if we do look here, options in general, we have collected $6,752 and just premiums. So the first couple months of the year, we did fairly well on options, so I'm super happy with that. And then on the dividend payout, I'm trying to fix that script for you guys. Right now we only have Lockheed Martin left that's going to be paying us out, so I haven't really been able to kick it off because it fails out, but you'll see that they will be paying out on the 27th of December. They did a raise, so we'll be getting about $3.30 per share. They do pay out about annually $13.20. And then if I do show you guys here the goals, because guys, we come back every single Sunday, look at the goals, make sure that we're focused and we're doing what we need to do to achieve them. Of course, some of them we won't achieve, but we are definitely going to be in a better position than we were from the beginning of the year. So it'll be exciting to see, coming back from January 2024 to the end of the year where we started. So you'll see the first one is more towards my channel. That's to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing with the notification. Definitely would appreciate it as well. If you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video. It helps out a lot. It's completely free and I cost you nothing, and it supports my channel, and I definitely appreciate it. But guys, goal number 2 is to reach about $425 per month on average in dividends. We're a little bit way behind this, but that is because I made some great moves. I went into some high yield, I guess not high, lower yielding companies, but that should have a double-digit 5-year CAGR. So that means that when they do raise their dividend, they will be paying it in the double digits, and in the long term that will be paying off fairly well, because it'll compound very nicely versus getting a higher dividend yielding company right now that will not raise the dividend as frequent, or I guess they will raise it every year, but they won't raise it as much on a percentage wise. And especially it will help me out in the long term, because I don't plan to actually live off these dividends from about maybe 8, 10, maybe even 15, 20 years from now. So we'll see where we end up by that. But you know, the past, I believe I started investing back in 2017, 2018 or so. And guys, no, I guess I started investing in 2019 actually, sorry about that. But yeah, ever since that, my portfolio has just been going up and up, and I've been collecting dividends. My portfolio has been growing in capital appreciation. And one thing that actually leads to this is actually that we wanted to reach $126,000 invested of my own money, guys. The portfolio is worth over $280,000, so we have actually appreciated that a while back. And you'll see that we have invested $126,351.84 of my own money. Everything else has been dividends, capital appreciations, and just staying consistent every single week, investing into the portfolio. And you know, I'm super happy with that. As you'll see here, we started investing back in 2019, and by 2024, so maybe about 5 years, we hit the 250K. And you know, I want to go back and see where we ended up reaching these goals here, because that'll be exciting. I'll probably add a couple more, because it'll break it down. Maybe I'll do like 300K, 400K, and so on until the 1 million. I'm gonna see how much the compounding, because I believe that now that we hit the 100K, the compounding becomes much greater. And now at 250K, or I guess 280K, it should compound very, very nicely, a lot quicker for me. And we did that in 5 years, so I'm super happy with that. And again, guys, we already achieved this goal, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as complete. I guess, you know, we did great for complete. So but the goal number 4, guys, that is to dollar cost average $100 into the portfolio, into the minimum, no matter what the portfolio or the market's doing. This is if it's up, down, sideways, whatever the case is. Guys, we have been doing that every single week since the beginning of January. Trying to stay consistent, and we have seen that discipline pay off in the portfolio appreciation. Goal number 5, guys, is to drip an additional $25 every time a company is about to go ex-dividend. So this is actually to try to buy $25 worth of a company every time it's about to go ahead ex-dividend. This is just a way for me to contribute a little bit more money, so it forces me to put more money into the portfolio as well. Try to meet the ex-dividend so that we get that little crumb of dividend, and that little crumb does drip back into the portfolio, buys a little bit more of the shares, and in the long term, those little crumbs do compound very, very nicely. Goal number 6, guys, is to average about $100 per month in selling options. I believe we achieved this. We probably did way higher than that. And then goal number 7, guys, was to reach 3,000 shares of SCHD. We're slightly down from 3,000 shares, but guys, we got fairly close compared to where we started at the beginning of the year. So we'll be going over these goals hopefully next week or so, or I'll probably make a dedicated video going over the goals, because we you know, try to stay disciplined on it. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump over here to the portfolio. So as you'll see, the portfolio is at $283,655.58, guys. We are up on the green on the day change, which is about 0.68%, which is about almost $2,000. 2-year change, we're up in the green by 55.19%, which is about $100,000. Again, remember, we only have about $126,000 invested of my own money, so it's awesome seeing this compounding or appreciation in the portfolio on top of the dividends too. But on the 1 month, we're up by 1.26%, which is about $3,500. The compounding is insane, guys. And then on the 3 months, we're up about 3.55%, which is about $9,700. And then on the 6 month, we're up about a 9.94%, which is about $25,000, almost $26,000. And then guys, if we do look on the year to date, this is all the way from the beginning of January. We have appreciated about $58,000 in the portfolio, which is about 25.81% return. Again, consistency and discipline does pay off, guys. So we are in a better place than we were at the beginning of January as well. What's really nice is that I've been really busy, and I have not really paid attention, or I have not put too much work into the portfolio, and I just been dollar cost averaging and just doing those little goals that don't take a lot of time. And we are now up about almost $60,000, and hopefully next year we will be up a lot more. And again, once you hit that 100k mark in your portfolio, it starts compounding way quicker, and again, as long as you stay disciplined. But if we do look here, guys, at the positions here, you'll see on the total gains, which is about $42,837, which is about a 17.80%. Cash available, we have about $157.90 we can use to buy companies, and you'll see we have a couple companies here. We have Microsoft. We have over 200 shares. I'm super happy owning over 200 shares of Microsoft, and then as well Alphabet, which is the one I've been actually buying recently, and actually the past couple weeks, I believe maybe about since November, I've been buying Alphabet, and I believe that this company is going to be great. So I'm going to be trying to buy it under $200, and we'll see where it ends up. We do have Costco, which actually had hit the 100k, not 100k, but $1,000 mark on the share price, and we own about 30 shares, so I'm super happy with that. I wish we owned over 100 shares, but oh well, we'll still continue to accumulate them slowly but surely. Lockheed Martin, MasterCard, guys, MasterCard did achieve that dividend raise for us, over a 15% dividend hike for doing absolutely nothing, guys. Love the companies that have double-digit 5-year CAGRs, and long term they will compound very, very nicely as well. We have Visa, Meta, Apple. Amazon doesn't pay a dividend, but we do have it because of I believe it is going to grow a lot more. And then we have Waste Management, which hiked its dividend, and then Nvidia. And then guys, SCHD, we have over 2,721 shares of SCHD, guys, and we did get their dividend this week, so I'll show you that shortly. But it was very, very juicy. It got reinvested, bought more shares, and it's I'm just super happy with that. And then guys, we don't have any of the SNASXX anymore. We sold out of it, and that was to buy some more Google. So I'll show you guys when we jump over here to the history. But on the portfolio gains, we are up about $75,475. And then that's a return of 37.22%. On the investment income or projected income here, guys, on 2024, it's still showing 572 average, but if we look at the next 12 months, it finally has it corrected to about $355 monthly average that we're projected to make, which seems a lot more accurate now. And then you'll see that we won't actually really be collecting anything for January, February slightly, and then March a lot more. And the third month of the quarter for my dividend portfolio is where we make most of our money from there. If we do show you guys here the transactions here, I do have it to start from the 16th of December all the way to the 22nd. If we do scroll to the very bottom, quite a bit of activities this week. So you'll see on the 16th, guys, we got the SCHD massive dividend, guys, $712.30, guys, from SCHD for doing absolutely nothing. And then you'll see on the 16th, guys, we got the Alphabet dividend, $29.60 from Alphabet. And then we actually hit, or I guess it reinvested, it dripped, bought back about 0.15 shares at about 194. And then guys, we also got here on the 16th, I went ahead and bought some SCHD, bought 3 shares at about $27.91, spent about $83. And then I also bought $100 worth of Google or Alphabet, bought about half a share at 198. And then guys, you see right here on the 16th, the SCHD dividend drip back into the portfolio, $712. It bought back 25 shares, so they dripped 25 shares. That is really awesome, guys, because the next quarter we should get paid way more because of these 25 more shares of SCHD, and that's how that compounding starts, guys. And then you'll see here on the 16th we actually deposited $200 into the portfolio to dollar cost average, as well as to buy some more companies, and because the market did have a nice pullback, so I went ahead and did that. And then you'll see on the 18th we bought some more Google, bought one full share at 190. We actually ended up selling out of SNSXX completely because I did see the market pull back. We bought it, well, I guess we sold it out, got about $1,250 into the portfolio. I also deposited another $200 into the portfolio on the 19th, 18th, and guys, we bought some more Google, Alphabet, bought about 6 shares at a 190 share price, spending about $1,143, and I'm super happy with that move there. I think in long term it will pay off nicely. We did also get on the 20th, Waste Management paid its dividend of $7.42. It dripped back into the portfolio, bought about 0.03 shares at about 205, and yeah, that was pretty much it for this week. If we do look at this calculate dividends, guys, it adds up all the dividends for how much we made this week. So if we do click on it, you'll see that we made $749.32, guys, for doing absolutely nothing, guys. Our portfolio went to work for us, and in the long term, hopefully we can live off this income, and I'm super happy with that. It's awesome seeing it come in. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and wrap up this video by jumping over to the Google Sheet so we can see how much we grew the dividend snowball this week, or actually decreased it because we did sell out of SNSX, but we'll go ahead and see that next. Alright, guys, over here at the Google Sheets on the dashboard, you'll see I have a copy of this stuff already over here, so we can kind of see the difference when we kick it off. But if I do show you guys here on the settings, we can go ahead and get rid of this, and we can jump over to Empower, so I can show you guys or we can grab the latest version of my portfolio with all the latest updates. Alright, guys, so we're at the Empower on my Schwab account. You'll see it's this green button is called Copy Holdings. Click on it, copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard, and then I can jump back over, right click, paste special values only, and there we go. If we go to Holdings, guys, this is actually an old snapshot from last week of my portfolio. As you'll see, like SCHD, we were at 2,692 shares, but now we are about over 2,700, as well as Google 149. I think we went up to 156. So we'll see how much we grew the snowball, but we actually also don't have SNSXX anymore. But if we go to Portfolio Tools, once you click Update Portfolio Holdings, this will get wiped. It'll parse the new stuff we just pasted. So let's go ahead and click on it, give it a second or two, and there it goes, guys. We can jump over here, see everything grow, and see the difference. And guys, on the projected yield, we actually did go up by 1.55% compared to 1.53, and then on the yield on cost, we did go down 1.82 compared to 1.84% yearly, $4,387 compared to $4,409, and then on the monthly we are about projected to make about $365.66 compared to $367.43. So we did go down, and I believe it's because we sold out of SNSXX, which has a higher dividend yield. If we do look on the weekly, $84.38 compared to $84.79, and then on the day, $12.02 is what we're making now every day. Hourly, we're still making 50 cents, and then hourly work wage, we actually are making $2.11 compared to $2.12. So this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $2.11. So they got a 1 penny decrease. Maybe they were slacking my portfolio, but I think it's the best moves for the long term, guys. I think the dividend compounding will grow much nicer in the coming years from these moves that I did do. And you know, this is actually all I have for you guys, so don't forget to subscribe with that notification if you haven't done so already. Drop a big thumbs up on the video. Definitely would appreciate it if you guys did that as well. If you stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag SCHD, guys, because that was a very massive dividend payment from SCHD. Bought over 25 shares, and I'm super happy with that. Imagine that dripping for the long term there. So I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Merry Christmas. Hopefully you guys have some great time with your families, and take care. I will see you guys in the comment section. Hopefully I can respond this time. Bye guys.